you know, I mainly live on fruit, and that causes a lot of concern, especially with my parents, right? So my dad recently, so like, mate, I know you like your bananas, right? I know you like your fruit, but you don't eat meat, you don't eat a lot of vegetables, you don't eat any dairy. I'm kind of worried that, you know, you're not meeting your nutritional requirements, and you're gonna get ill. So of course parents are always gonna worry, right? Parents are always gonna worry. I'm like, Dad, you haven't got to worry. You know, thanks for, you know, it's really touching that you care about me, but you know, thanks, man. You know, thanks. And of course, they often say, well, you know, are you sure you know what you're doing? And I mean, of course, that, you know, gets you fired up. You know, and so I often say the quick, you know, arrogant, fired up answer, because my family aren't particularly fit, so I can very quickly say, look, hold my hands up. You know, I don't know what I'm doing, but if I was deficient from a vegan diet, would I be able to go and do 100-kilometre plus bike rides? Would I be able to go and finish in the top 10 in a park run and, you know, do a really fast 5k or whatever? No, the answer is no. So that shuts them up. That's the arrogant, you know, quick get out of jail card, really. So that shuts your family up. But then if you are worried about it seriously, there's a thing you can do. You can go chronometer.com. Now Chronometer is a website. Basically it allows you to log your food, so whatever you eat during a day. So I eat maybe 25 bananas, a mango, some dates, some vegetables, some rice. It's about it. And I can see, oh look, I'm getting too much vitamin C, I'm getting not enough whatever. So you can get a snapshot. It's not 100% accurate, because of course you can't, like, no two grapes are the same. One might be a bit more calorific, one might be, you know, and different soil, different, you know, might not be organic. So, you know, just because it says 30 bananas on the computer screen, give and take a bit, but it gives you a good indication, and it shows you where you might be falling down in your diet and where you need to get more variety. But most of the time, you know, my diet is pretty rock solid. You know, I know most of the time, without question, that I'm getting pretty much all my vitamins and minerals, and it's a nice backup to have, just to be able to say to people, if you want to prove a point to people, look at this, okay, this is my diet, this is what I eat, you know I eat this, this is what it does, this is what it looks like on paper, this is my, you know, whatever it might be. But at the end of the day, for me, how I really gauge it is, if I have the motivation to get out the door and do some sports. I mean, I remember the time when I was, a couple of years ago now, probably 4 or 5 years ago, when I was starving myself and probably getting deficient in a hell of a lot of vitamins and minerals because I wasn't eating anything. I wasn't motivated, I wasn't energised to go and do sports and whatever it might be. Even if I was going shopping, I just didn't want to do it. Whereas now it's like, you know, you're fired up. So for me, having that motivation just shows me that I'm doing something right from the inside, if you know what I mean. You know, if I wasn't getting my diet right to start with, then I wouldn't have that. So, you know, if I lose that a little bit, I'll say, well, I need to tweak my diet a bit. So I think it's a self-evolving process that we all know what makes us feel good, and it's just chasing that and pursuing that and then eating like that. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, don't let anyone tell you that plant-based diets are bad, because if you go on Chronometer, not that it's 100% accurate, it will show you that plants are nutrient dense, healthy, feel-good foods. Thanks for watching.